Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. So this channel is going to be my journey into becoming a female entrepreneur. So I'm going to create content about university and everything you need to know, tips and tricks, that kind of thing. I will also be talking about my experience working within the fashion industry. So I did a couple of fashion internships that I'll be talking about. If any of that is interesting to you, then please subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed today's video, which is all about what you really need to pack for university. So first of all, I'm just going to give a little bit of background information about myself. So I'm a photography graduate and I studied in Canterbury. I am from London originally, back home now. I watched a lot of these videos before I went to uni and I found them really useful, so I wanted to make one of my own and share my own tips. I would just like to start off by mentioning a couple of shops that are really useful when you're buying items for university. The shops that I shopped in that are so cheap but also good quality is Wilkinson's or Wilko. That is definitely probably the number one like student place. They have all these deals. They do like student deals coming up to September. The second shop is obviously IKEA. That is another major shop for students. Everything is so well priced and good value for money. The next shop is one you might not think of, but it's actually Asda Home. They have such a good range of stuff and a lot of their stuff is really cute as well. The final shop that I would recommend is Primark Home. So maybe another one you might not think of. They have so much stuff and honestly their bedding is the best. I would say Primark bedding and like decor pieces is probably the best. And then another little one to throw in is Poundland. I got all my plates from Poundland and they're really good. So good, they last me the whole of uni. I've still got them in the garage. Probably won't use them now, but yeah, Poundland is another underdog that you should definitely look out for. Okay, I've just put my hair up because it was really annoying me. I really need it cut, but I can't because it's 2020, need I say more, cannot get a haircut at the moment. So I've just put it up, so I stopped fiddling with it. The first actual section that I am going to talk about is clothing. So what you need to pack and how much. So the first thing I want to say about clothing is that you will buy more, 100%, no matter how much student loan you get. I would say pack basic essentials. Don't go packing literally everything because you will buy clothes basically. So I would say for the clothes, restrict it to one large suitcase, 3 jackets. If you're really a jacket person, then more I guess, but I think I took about 3, like a thick coat and then like a jacket for nights out and then like a thinner jacket I would say, or like a rain jacket, and they can be separate to the suitcase because they're like more heavy duty. And then I would say for the shoes, most people go for like just a big plastic storage box of shoes. I think that works quite well because let's face it, everyone loves shoes. The next section is going to be makeup. So if you don't wear makeup, feel free to skip this section. I'll only talk about this briefly, but for makeup, I would say you need, again, with the similar to the jackets, you need like the bare essentials. So I would say you need like one, like your favorite of each type. So say you have a lot of nude eyeshadows, take your favorite nude eyeshadow palette. Same with like colourful ones, like you need one for a night out, one for every day. Like just think about it like that and try and take as minimal as possible, but while covering every need, because you will definitely get to uni and wish you had something that you have at home. Just try and think like what will you need. The same with lipsticks, I would just go for like your favourite. So if you have multiple lipsticks, I would just go for your favourite one of each colour. So you don't need to take like 100 nudes. So the next section I'm going to talk about is kitchenware. For kitchen, I'm going to talk from my experience of what I took and what I needed to buy more of. So I took 2 plates, 2 bowls, 1 set of cutlery. Like I took 2 of everything mostly, but the problem with that was you get lazy with your washing up, definitely 100%. So I did need 4. especially like if you're having food with someone else or someone's coming around or something. I would say go for 4 plates, and I got my plates from Poundland, so it's really inexpensive, cheap. Also, do not buy expensive like M&S stuff because it will get broken 100%, especially when drunk or if you have an annoying flatmate. 4 plates, 4 bowls, 4 mugs, 4 like cups or drinking glasses, and then 1 pack of cutlery. I would really recommend the Asda cutlery. Things you also need are things you may not think of that I'm going to remind you of is a can opener, baking trays, chopping boards, take 2 of those I would say. Sharp knives, do not get them from Poundland because they were bendy. A washing error, 100% you will need that. Scissors, kitchen scissors for opening packets, that's something I forgot. I forgot to bring kitchen roll, had to buy that. And then if you're like really chefy, then maybe you might think of more things. Well, things that I ended up buying gradually over the years, because in first year I didn't really cook that much, and then second and third year I tended to cook more. So I got a slow cooker, a toasty maker, that kind of thing. Peelers for vegetables. Also a colander for your pasta, 100%. You will be making pasta because you're going to be a student. That will be your staple meal. I also ended up buying a cocktail jug for making cocktails for nights out. And then if you're into baking, then definitely get some baking equipment as well. Again, Poundland has brilliant baking stuff. Potato masher, like literally just buy all the utensils, 1 of each, but get the cheapest one because it will get lost or broken. So the next section is going to be bedroom, or just bedding really. So first and foremost is your duvet. I've just patted my duvet and you can't see it. But this is something that you can really overspend on and you don't need to. Go to Primark or Wilko. They are the cheapest and the best. I think I had a couple of duvets because in first and second year I think I had Primark single duvets, and then in third year I had a double bed in my uni house, so I had a Wilko duvet, and I can recommend both, so definitely go for those. Think about the tog you're getting. If you like your one at home, try and get the same tog as that. University accommodation can either be boiling hot or freezing cold. It's mostly freezing cold because landlords are stingy and they don't like to put the heating up for you. So I would go for a higher tog or a lower tog, and then lots of blankets. Pillows wise, just literally think about how many pillows you have at home and what you prefer. I always had 2 pillows, and then when I got to third year and I had a double bed, obviously I had to buy 2 more pillows. So just think about that kind of thing. Have a couple of blankets, have a couple of bedding sets as well. Again, I'm saying Primark for bedding because they're the cutest and the cheapest. Single bedding is like £11, so that is super cheap. And they have the nicest designs, whereas Wilko's designs are quite ugly. So yeah, definitely I would say, or IKEA, obviously. So have a couple of sets of bedding, 1 to be on the bed, 1 to be in the wash. And the same with blankets, have 1 to be on the bed, 1 to be in the wash. I will get onto decorations in a minute, but definitely throw cushions are a necessity. Just to like sit up in bed and do your work as well, like on your laptop. You will need a throw cushion to lean on, that kind of thing. And they can really make a room look homey and comfy and all of that. And you can have fun with it. You could think about decor, colour schemes, that's like the best bit. I love doing that, so definitely get on it with the throw cushions. As far as pyjamas go, because I didn't talk about that in the clothing section, you need a big fluffy dressing gown for when you get woken up by the alarm for the fire drill and you have to run outside. You don't want to be in your underwear or something, so you need a dressing gown, especially to go into communal areas like the kitchen. Definitely slippers as well. I don't wear slippers normally, but at university they were actually necessary because the kitchen floor just got vile with so many crumbs and you don't want to be stepping on that. So slippers. Bring lots of pyjamas, like all the range of pyjamas. You cannot have enough because you will spend most of your time in pyjamas and loungewear, especially when you've got like work due, that kind of thing. So definitely overpack the pyjamas. I can't emphasize that enough. You'll spend 90% of your university life in comfy clothes. Joggers, pyjamas, dressing gown, hoodies, all of that. So the next mini section is going to be stationery. This is something that I definitely overpacked on because obviously at school and sixth form or college if you went there, needed it all the time. Most of my work was written, apart from IT, which was typed obviously. So I thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna need all this stationery. I got really excited, bought loads of it. But yeah, I definitely overpacked on the stationery because all of your work will be online. Like, that's not even exaggeration. Your work will all be online. So you really don't need much stationery unless you're doing art and you need to draw, or I can't think of any other subjects, maybe architecture or something. Obviously you will know your subject. For example, I did photography, so I needed a lot of these, but stationery, I did not need it. I had all matching like pink staplers and tape and all of that stuff. Didn't need it, so definitely think about that. And it just took up my drawers all the time. It just took up all of my storage in my room, and I was like, I didn't need to bring this, but I brought it every year anyway. You will need like highlighters to highlight paper, like in a lecture, or you obviously need pens, pencil. I did need a notebook for every module. You don't have to do that, you can use one big fat notebook for the whole year, but I decided to use one notebook for every module because I'm extra. But yeah, that is literally all I would say, and maybe tape for like other things, not necessarily your uni work, but if you need to wrap a present or something, tape is needed. So yeah, and scissors as well. Next little mini section I'm going to cover is technology. Most courses tell you what you will need for your course. Obviously to complete most of the work you will probably need a laptop. However, if you don't have one, you can, like, universities are decked out with computers, Macs, all of it. So you will be fine if your laptop breaks or something, you will be fine. But if you have one, obviously a laptop, the charger, don't forget the chargers for things, nightmare. A music speaker for pre-drinks, or obviously you can play the music from your laptop or the TV or something, but I think the speaker is handy. Chargers, again, charger for that. Charger, just put chargers on your list, underline it, you need your chargers. That's something you might forget from your room, is a bedside lamp. I did actually, and I ended up using a desk lamp. I bought a desk lamp but not a bedside lamp. I forgot. So yeah, batteries, light bulbs, that kind of thing. And then finally, in your room you will need a washing basket to put all your clothes into, but make sure it's kind of like enclosed, or if you mind people seeing your washing, because when you're in halls of residence you will have to carry your washing down to the washing facility, laundry place, I don't know what you call it, but yeah. So think about what you're going to be carrying your dirty pants in and whether you want people to see that or not. And then finally in your room, don't worry, I haven't gotten to decor yet, do not panic, but finally in your room I would recommend baskets for storage, baskets everywhere. I just love baskets, literally have them everywhere all the time. But you will always need extra storage because university rooms are normally pretty small, so definitely baskets and boxes and that type of thing. So the final section I am going to cover is decor, which I know you probably maybe have been waiting for, if you came from my Instagram especially. First of all, I would recommend fairy lights. See here. Fairy lights just immediately make a room cozy, and especially if you're feeling a little bit homesick or nervous, scared, then some fairy lights will really like make you feel calm. Turn the lights off and have them on and it just feels lovely. So I'll definitely say fairy lights. Mine were from eBay. eBay is another great place to shop in for university. All of that was from eBay. The flowers, the fairy lights and the canopy was all from eBay. I'm gonna mention the throw cushions again. I'm gonna show you what I have here. These are not what I had at university, I've bought them since, but these two, I've got two, are from Asda. I don't know if you can see that. So they're just there like that. And then the two back pink ones, they're like fluffy, are from Primark. So Asda and Primark for your cushions, so cheap. The back ones were £3 for both, they were in the sale, and the front ones were £5 each. Get yourself some cute, fluffy, comfy, cozy blankets as a comfort. Another essential is photographs. You want photographs all over your room. Most halls of residence bedrooms or possibly in houses as well. I didn't have that for either of my houses, but have pinballs on the wall that you can put pins into, so that is something maybe in the stationery section you might want to add. But pins and photos all on your walls to remind you of home, as a comfort, and it's just a lovely homey decoration. It's just really nice to have photos of friends, family, boyfriend, girlfriend, pets, any of it. Have a massive photo wall. I did that with fairy lights around it, and then I also have bunting. I just went all out. I can show you pictures here. Some practical things that will also look cute for decor is some hooks. I used hooks to hang, like, you could hang bags on there. I hung my jewellery on there and they look quite nice. Did that in my first year room. Command hooks, you can get them in a lot of places now. I mainly get them online, but you can get them in Asda. Again, I love Asda. I also use these hooks to hang this canopy. I had this canopy in 3rd year and it looked really cute in my room. If you're quite girly, feminine style like me, candles, scented candles. In first year we were not allowed these, but I did burn mine anyway. Do that at your own risk. Faux flowers like the ones I have on my bed, which as I said are from eBay. And then finally, like any little trinkets that you might have from home, again to make you feel cozy at uni. But try not to leave your room at home feeling like it's this desolate place that has no decor, because when you come home it does make you feel kind of sad in a weird way. Uni is just a whole bundle of emotions, but yeah, you don't want to leave your room at home really bare, so try and like balance it out. Normally in university rooms you will get some shelves or something you can display things on, so yeah, books, that kind of thing. Alright, I think that is it for this video. I hope this was useful for you. I will try and write out a bit more of a guide in the description if you want to follow that, which might be more helpful if you are making a list or anything. But I really hope this is inspiring or helpful to you. And if you enjoyed this, my first video, please subscribe to the channel, and I will be making lots more content about this type of thing. As I said, I'm going to be doing about my journey into becoming a female entrepreneur, my life at university, and my experience working within the fashion industry. So if any of that sounds good, then please hit subscribe and ring the bell if you want to be notified when another video of mine is ready for you to watch. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. I'm so sorry that I keep messing with my hair. It needs cutting, that's all I can say. Goodbye. I would just like to add, I've just noticed that has been open the entire time. Great. That's really annoying me.